Good morning students. I hope you people are well. Today we will continue further the next topic of lesson 2.1, that is Monera. Last class we had studied about the archaebacteria and eubacteria. Today we are going to study about the mode of nutrition in bacteria. As you people are knowing, each and every organism we are having certain mode of nutrition. That is how we are going to obtain the nourishment for the growth purpose. Let us see children. The first one is the autotrophic bacteria. Definitely in this autotrophic bacteria, by the name itself it is clear. Auto means self. Trophic means your nutrition. So they are utilizing their food by preparing by themselves. Okay children. So first one is your photoautotropic. By utilizing the light they are preparing their own food. In this some anaerobic photosynthetic bacteria are included, that may be rod shape, that may be spiral shape, and they will have certain colors such as green and purple bacteria we can say. Okay children, as they are preparing their food without oxygen, so it is known as your anoxy photosynthesis process. No oxygen is involved during this process. In this also further it had been classified. The first one is your photolithotropes. Photolithotropes, here what will happen, in presence of the light, by using certain chemicals they are preparing their own food, especially the hydrogen donor, or you can say that the inorganic substance are utilized here for the preparation of the food. The first one is your green sulfur bacteria. In this, H2S as hydrogen donor, and they possess chlorophyll called chlorobium chlorophyll. Okay children, and they are utilizing or they are synthesizing their food in presence of sunlight. Here you see the reaction. Carbon dioxide is going to react with hydrogen sulfide and they will produce your starch with the evolution of water molecules along with the sulfur. Okay, and here chlorobium chlorophyll is involved along with the light. Second one is your purple sulfur bacteria. This one is also utilizing the sulfur compound as a hydrogen donor, and they are known as your bacteriochlorophyll. They also synthesize their own food by the presence of your light. Here the raw materials are your 6CO2 plus H2O plus sodium thiosulfate. So you can say that the major element for the preparation of the food is sodium thiosulfate. And in presence of bacteriochlorophyll they are utilizing, and they will prepare the starch, that is C6H12O6, or you can say that glucose molecule, along with the liberation of sodium bisulfate. Third one, that is the B part. As we had studied about the photoautotropic bacteria, the first one is your photolithiotrope, the second one is your photoorganotrope. In this, non-sulfur compounds are involved and they can use certain organic acids and alcohols as a hydrogen donor. Okay, and they are known as your rhodospirillum. They are known as your rhodospirillum. Here also that same thing, but CH3, CHO, CH3 is utilized. As I told, before that what we had seen, that green sulfur bacteria and purple sulfur bacteria, they are utilizing your sulfur as a raw material. In any of the form the sulfur will be present, but in this case that sulfur will be absent. Okay children, this is your propanol, CH3, CHO, propanol. Okay, CH3, CHO, CH3. Then see children, next category is your chemoautotropic. By the name itself it is clear that in this process the chemical substances are utilized by the bacteria for the preparation of their food purpose. Okay. Then it is divided into two. The first one, chemolithotropes. Here the oxidation of inorganic substance is going to take place. The first one is your sulfur bacteria, second one is your nitrifying bacteria, third one iron bacteria, and fourth one is your hydrogen bacteria. Sulfur bacteria, they are utilizing the sulfur as a raw material. Okay. Then nitrifying, they are utilizing the forms of nitrates, nitrites, or any form of your nitrogen. Iron bacteria, they will utilize the iron for the production of the food, and hydrogen bacteria, they will utilize the hydrogen in the form of water. Next category is chemoorganotrope. Here what will happen, that methane bacteria like methanococcus, that type of bacteria is utilized and they will show the reaction, and here the end product will be, they will dissociate into its lowermost element. Second mode of nutrition is your heterotrophic bacteria. This heterotrophic bacteria, they can't prepare their own food, so they depend on others for their food purpose. Here the first one is your parasite. Parasite, by the name itself it is clear, they are the disease causing organism, and either they will utilize the food material from the other living organism, or what they will do, they will make or they will kill the host organism and they will withdraw all the nutrients from the particular host. Saprophytic, the organism which depend on dead organic matter. Okay children, what all dead organic matter will be there? It may be plant, it may be animal, it may be any of the living organism, their dead matter will be utilized for the food purpose. Symbiotic, they will show the mutual association. This type of process will be carried out in Rhizobium, that is the blue-green algae. Here both bacteria and fungus will show the symbiotic association and they will show the beneficial relationship. Children, what I had taught just now, the mode of nutrition in bacteria, that is here in very brief form, and it had been concluded here as you can see: autotrophic, heterotrophic and symbiotic. Autotrophic, two parts are there: photoautotrophic, chemoautotrophic. Heterotrophic, two parts are there: parasitic and saprophytic. Chemoautotrophic, again two parts are there: chemolithotropic and chemoorganotropic. I hope this one is clear, and as this is the base for the further classification, so thoroughly you prepare. You should know all the terminology, so that in future if that same terminology is used to come, so you didn't get the confusion regarding that. Okay children? Then see, respiration in bacteria, two modes are there. If the bacteria using the oxygen, then it will be known as your aerobic. If they are not utilizing, then it will be your anaerobic. Then what happens children? Some organisms are there, they can respire also and they do not respire also. Without respiration also they can survive, with respiration also they can survive. So that type will be known as your obligate. As per the necessity of their body, they are modifying it. Then children, reproduction in bacteria, in junior classes you had studied this all. Okay, so there are basically three modes of reproduction is there. The first one is your budding. As you have seen near at your home garden, the green plants are there. When lateral outgrowth will be there at the body surface of that plant, that lateral outgrowth will be known as your bud. So in the case of bacteria also, one lateral outgrowth will be there. When the lateral outgrowth will be mature, it will be detected out from the body and it will form the complete organism. Okay children. Next one, binary fission. As you can see the figure 2.8, the bacterial cell is given. That bacterial cell, first what will happen, there will be invagination, the cytoplasmic cell and the cytoplasmic membrane and the nuclear material will be divided. It will split into two equal parts and they will form two daughter cells. That will be the binary fission in bacteria. Then see children, asexual reproduction. In this asexual reproduction, one single parent is responsible for the complete formation of the organism. By endospore, as you can see the detailed structure of endospore, a bacterial cell, then one covering will be there, that is endospore wall, then endospores will be there. Then after that the cell wall will be there, plasma membrane will be there. Inside the cell the fluid is present, that is known as your cytoplasm. Some small granules are there, and along with that a storage material is there, that is known as your vacuole. Okay children? As you can see, figure number A, that is the typical structure of your gram-positive bacteria. Figure number B, it is that particular pili and that flagella, whatever locomotory organ will be there, that will be removed out. Then after that in C case, it will be a large. D case, again there will be expansion. Then E, it will start dividing. F, germinating, you can see. G, again that same thing. H, it will separate that germinating portion and again it will form the complete part. Zoospores. Children, zoospores, how it is? Just 1 minute. See, in zoospores, likewise structure is there. Okay. This one drop will be there and this two will be your flagellum. So that is your zoospores. This zoospores is capable to move from one place to another and they will also show your reproduction. Okay children. Then see Conidia. What is Conidia, children? In Conidia, what happens? You have seen the particular. In future I will show you in fungus. See, likewise structure will be there, and here in circular manner, especially in fungus case. Likewise, cells are attached with one another. So this one is conidia. This each circle is your conidia, and they are capable to burst, and they will show the complete germination of that new bacterial cells. Okay, children. So here also in the bacteria case also you will get that conidia, spherical shaped cells will be there, and in that multiple numbers of spores will be there, and it will burst and it will show the reproduction. Then children, sexual reproduction, conjugation process will be carried out. As you can see in the figure, two bacterial cells are there, and in this particular figure number, that second part, one is your positive strain, another one is your negative strain. One tube-like structure is going to form, and that tube-like structure is responsible for the sharing of genetic material from one parents to another parents, and a time will come that they will develop into new offsprings. Then Griffith experiment, that is transformation. In this also virulent and non-virulent two type of strains we used to take, and the progeny is going to have the combination of that both virulent and non-virulent, because they will have the parental character will be there, that same parental character will be present here. Transduction, this is basically present in bacteriophage. Later in detail I will tell you how it will be carried out. It is again of two types, specialized transduction and generalized transduction. See the children, transduction, this is one bacterial DNA. In this bacterial DNA you can see the bacteriophage is going to attach with the bacterial DNA, and whatever the genetic material will be there, that will be enter inside the bacterial DNA, and inside the bacterial DNA there will be incipient bacterial DNA, so that will be present and that will acquired with that, and they will start showing the division. Both bacterial DNA and your phage DNA will be mixed together, and it will divide, it will replicate by the meiosis cell division, and after that what happens, there will be recombinant cells. In that recombinant cells, both the phage DNA and the recipient bacterial DNA, because phage is also a bacteria, so that will be known as your donor, and the organ which is going, that is the host cell, will be known as your recipient bacterial DNA. So that too will acquire. After acquiring, what will happen, children? The new cells are going to form. In that might be possible that the outer covering is made up of protein, that is of the recipient bacterial DNA, and inside whatever the genetic material is present, that will be of donor bacterial DNA. In that manner the process of transduction will be carried out. Economic importance, as you can see, some useful activities. It helps in nitrogen fixation. It also is responsible for the nitrifying bacteria such as your nitrogen fixation and so and so. Okay, then it is responsible for the decomposition of dead organisms. Then it is also responsible for the dairy industry. One silly example I am giving, which you people used to use at your home, curd. Everybody, I hope you people know about the curd. How your mother used to prepare the curd. She used to take the lukewarm milk. After that she will add 1 or 2 spoon or 1 small bowl of curd to that particular big bowl of milk. After that she will left it for overnight, and the next morning when you will see, it will convert into curd. So the souring of the milk is carried out by the help of one bacteria known as your Lactobacillus lacti. Here one brief chart is given, children, go through nicely and learn all the names properly. Curd, Streptococcus lactis. Buttermilk, Streptococcus lactis. Butter, Streptococcus lactis. Cheese, Lactobacillus lactis. Yogurt, Lactobacillus bulgaris. Then your Streptococcus thermophilus. Then vinegar industry, you people used to use vinegar in your Chinese food. That is also artificially prepared by Acetobacter aceti. Then rating of fibers, the jute, hemp, which we used to prepare for the clothing purpose, that is your rating of fibers. Then tobacco and tea industry, you used to get one good taste in the tea, and along with those who are chewing the tobacco, they also know. So that phenomena will be carried out by the fermented bacteria. Then in leather industry, as you people are knowing, high fatty acids are present in the leather. So to make durable, some bacteria are used. Then for medicine industry, so many microorganisms are utilized for the preparation of medicines. Okay, such as your polymyxin, bacillus, polymexica, and so on. 3 are given, just you go through. Then children, harmful activities, it may cause disease, dangerous disease. Okay, then they also do the denitrification, that they again converts the nitrate and nitrate into simple, that nitrogen and ammonia by denitrification process. Then they also cause the food poisoning. Food poisoning, when you people eat the food near the street side, you may suffer from that food poisoning. So children, this all are the importance of your bacteria as well as their harmful activities. Economic importance is very important. Go through nicely, prepare very well the notes. Okay children, I hope you people are writing all the notes in your copy. Related to notes writing, if any doubt is there, you can ask me in the WhatsApp group. Okay children, just take care. Thank you.